Greetings, lovely Geminis, Sun sign Geminis and Rising sign Gemini. My name is Gordon and we're going to be looking together at the astrology trends for the week commencing the 6th of July through to the 13th of July. Now, as we come into this month of July, there is, there's quite a lot going on. When we look back to June, of course, your ruling planet was very much under the spotlight, which is Mercury. Now, Mercury at the moment has gone a little bit away from the limelight, and we need to wait a week or so before it starts to really manifest its energies once more. But the energy in your chart at the moment, Gemini, is all around the money side of things. It's very much concentrating in your second house. Now, this brings in Mars. Mars comes into the sign of Cancer. Now, this can be quite an intense moving time, an emotional time and a passionate time. Then when it comes in with the Sun and Mars combined together do create energy. But, we're talking the second house here. This is the house of wealth. This is the house of possessions. Mars isn't ideally placed in the second house because it tends to take. It's a malefic planet. So there can be a potential perhaps here to not a good week for buying things, not a good week for dealing around money. You need to be careful around the money side of things, as more can be coming out this week than is actually going in. There is opposition also in your chart in the 8th house, which is the house, again, can be to do with loans, can be to do with loan repayments, money, getting money, borrowing money. And we see Pluto sat opposite. Now, Pluto and Mars are particularly antagonistic. They are planets that demand action. And as they gradually come into opposition here, you can find yourself being drawn on a number of issues. It certainly is going to make it a very passionate time. It's going to make it a very emotional week, I feel. And, around friends, around contacts, around confidences, you can find yourself, if you're not careful, just things swaying negative and back to positive. Now, the thing is, Gemini, you are an air sign. You are someone that deals with the mind. Gemini, you are the mind. You're this lovely, flirtatious, light character. And, getting heavy, getting involved isn't your scene. So you may be finding yourself feeling a little bit out of sorts. But the real positive thing on this is this Uranus in your 11th house. Now, the 11th house is to do with your confidence, it's to do with your network of friends. So on the flip side of this, you can find yourself feeling pretty, 1 minute, but then suddenly an invitation arrives through the post, you find yourself going out. And with this combination, it's going to be a combination this week where you really feel like letting your hair down. It's a week of two sides, negative and the positive, and they seem to really balance each other out, providing that you know what's happening. That's the great thing about the astrology forecast. It gives you a heads up, it gives you a foresight as to what is coming in so that you can be prepared. And I have to say, I'd be very surprised if a lot of you aren't getting the more of the ups, being that you can just easily switch from one thing to another, Gemini, than the downs. And on that note, I want to say thank you so much for getting involved and listening to me this week. There is a huge amount going on as we go through from now, especially to September, a very intense time. So if you haven't already, please do press the subscribe button. That means you get the videos to you on a regular basis. It also keeps you updated on what is happening with the channel, as we got some wonderful new things coming in very, very soon. So please press the subscribe. Please also get involved. You can get involved basically on the email. You can also get involved on the website, and most of all, get interactive. I love to hear your comments. Thank you once again for listening to me, and I look forward to speaking to you again next week.